Recipe for disaster.
This program is brought to you by the Growler Tapes Audio Adventures. You are listening to Growler Radio!
This cup's still dirty, ZB. Yuck. Oops. When we're done, let's cook up one of Mom's dessert recipes.
That's fine with me, but remember, you have to clean up after the cooking. And please, put the recipe cards back into the box.
You got it, Mom.
Hey guys, we're gonna go run some errands in town. We'll be back in an hour or so. Don't forget to make some dessert for me.
Of course, Dad. It's for everyone. Dishes are done. Where's that box of recipes? Here you go, under the dish towel. Let's see. Key lime pie? Devil's food? Baked Alaska? Or how about regular apple pie? Here's one called upside down cake. Ooh, that's a great dessert, but we don't have any pineapple. How about super mud pie? Mud? Chocolate, Rue. Hey, here's a recipe card I never saw. It's ripped along one edge. Looks like a page torn out of a really old book. And look at that cool writing. Calligraphy. Betwixt and between. What kind of dessert is this? What are the ingredients? The ingredients are very weird. 22 medium dandelion petals. What? Let me see that. 2 drops of honeysuckle nectar? Maybe this is an herbal formula instead of a dessert. 1 grain of salt. 1 grain of salt? This can't be real. A splash of fresh rainwater. This is a cool recipe, but I don't think it makes enough for 4. Shake all ingredients in a suitable covered jar. We don't have any jars that tiny. And then open the jar when needed. This powerful concoction is the original recipe for Betwixt and Between, discovered and formulated by old master of natural forces, used with great care. Think this is dangerous? None of the ingredients is dangerous. As with all enchantments, proper supervision is advisable. Think it's okay to do this? We're old enough to follow directions. But somehow I don't think this is a dessert. It sounds like some kind of magic. Betwixt and between? What do you think it's for? We definitely have to make this stuff. Here's some salt. Only 1 grain, Rue. I know, I'm taking the whole salt shaker. We'll isolate 1 grain later. Let's get the other ingredients. We got dandelions by the porch and honeysuckles on the fence. Wait up, ZB. What about the rainwater? In the bird bath. Right.
Woohoo! This is Mama Hoo-Hoo's Magic Helpline! Woohoo! The only show that helps you with your everyday magic! Woohoo! A rainy day is a good day to demonstrate to you the importance of fresh ingredients. Woohoo! In this pot, we have mixed all the ingredients for the recipe Lafaroni. Woohoo! That is everything except for the fresh rainwater. Fresh rainwater looks the same as stale rainwater, doesn't it? Woohoo! But notice how different they really are. Here is some stale, day-old rainwater from Papa Hoo-Hoo's bird bath. Hoo-hoo! notice what happens when I mix some with the rest of these ingredients. Hardly a chuckle. Hoo-hoo. But notice what happens when I catch a few fresh raindrops into the same macaroni mixture. Whoa! Fresh ingredients are potent. Hoo-hoo. You saw it here on Mother Kuhu's Magic Helpline. Till next time, I'll be back. Woohoo!
I'm getting a dandelion, Roo. We only need 22 petals.
I'll do the honeysuckle.
What was that?
It sounds like a machine out in the meadow.
That is noisy. Who's doing construction in the meadow?
It's in the woods. Listen.
Wait up, Roo.
Holy moly! What is it?
Look at these tubes going into the ground. Hey, there's a sign on it. Sweetie Pie. Think Sweetie Pie is causing any pollution other than noise pollution? What happened?
Look, a printout.
Analysis shows no encrusted residue. Encrusted residue? Wonder what that means.
High probability of encrusted residue nearby. What?
No magic substrates below. We'll run analysis at another location. I don't get it.
For your safety, stand clear. It's shaking, ZB. Get behind this tree.
The tubes are coming out of the ground. Roo, look! There's nothing supporting it on the ground. It's hovering.
What are magic substrates and what is this thing?
It's some kind of robotic device. There it goes.
Maybe an alien spacecraft. Come on, ZB. It's headed deeper into the woods.
We're never gonna catch up to it.
It's back there. Listen.
It's way into the woods, Roo.
Uh-oh. Sounded like an accident.
Yeah, I hope no one was hurt.
Let's go see if we can help.
Look at all that smoke. Hope the woods aren't on fire.
This way, ZB.
Wait up.
I see it. That weird device ran into a tree.
Boy, it's really damaged. Watch out for broken parts.
But this huge tree it ran into doesn't even have a scratch.
I've never seen a tree like this one. Roo, feel how slippery the bark of this tree is.
Ew, it's slimy. Wonder why the machine crashed into it.
The printer doesn't seem damaged. Error 49, unable to analyze.
What is going on?
Error 101, no mobility.
Because you ran into the tree, stupid machine.
Roo, you won't believe what it printed.
Let me see. I am not a stupid machine.
I'm Papa Hoo-Hoo, and here now, the news. The Hoo-Hoo Authority's early warning system detected a hazardous magic occurrence on the southern outskirts of Growlerville. Volunteers are currently searching the area, and residents are being advised to stay at home. More coming up on Growler Radio.
It understands us, Roo. It's printing something else.
Running out of power. Sending distress messages. I'm not stupid. Sorry, I didn't mean anything by it.
Guess that's it for Sweetie Pie.
ZB, turn around! Where's the tree?
Holy incredible moly! It disappeared!
Mom and Dad won't believe this.
How can something that big just vanish like that?
Think the machine caused the tree to disappear when it crashed into it?
Some very weird things are happening here. Let's get back home.
I'm for that.
What a terrible
Roo,
thing
the machine
has
called that
happened.
big guy with the distress
Who
signal.
dares to call my sweetie pie stupid?
Yeah, and told him we called it stupid. It told on us.
Those bullies won't get away with name calling. Oh, there you are, my darling. Oh no, you're hurt. Who did this to you? Here is a brand new, delicious power supply. Caution, betwixt and between has been detected.
The same name as our recipe.
Sweetie pie is infected. Infected? Betwixt and between? I don't remember what that stuff is, but let me look it up in a magical reference. Let's see. Betwixt and between is a powerful magic virus that infects by contact. Extremely contagious. Causes victim to alternate between two realities. Symptoms are uncontrolled disappearances and reappearances. Only remedy known is the recipe on the following page. Hey, that page has been ripped out.
CB think our recipe came from that book?
The two guys who called me stupid are hiding behind that big round rock. Behind that big rock, eh? All right, you two. I've got you now. Amazing! Hoo-hoo facts!
Fact. We who live in the modern world have been free from many of the devastating natural magic disasters which struck our ancestors. One such disaster was caused by the ancient encrusted virus, betwixt and between. Highly contagious and very dangerous, betwixt and between infestations are mentioned in many historic documents as the cause of uncontrolled disappearances and reappearances. Contact with victims was avoided because this magic virus was transmitted by touch. Betwixt and between was so potent that it could even infect wood and stone. And that's an amazing hoo-hoo fact.
Come out from behind there and face the music.
Let's get out of here.
We didn't do anything.
You're not going to get away with
Yeah, but
this.
he thinks we did.
Well, do I have to come over there?
Hi, we're Roo and Zibi. Who are you?
I am Professor Growler, parent of Sweetie Pie.
Is Sweetie Pie that machine?
She is, but I made Sweetie Pie much smarter than most. Why are you calling my darling machine stupid?
We didn't know that Sweetie Pie's feelings would be hurt.
So why did you try to destroy her?
She ran into a tree by herself. We came to see if anyone needed help.
What tree? There are no trees nearby. Don't try to trick me now.
There was a huge tree right there, but it made a weird sound and disappeared.
Disappeared? Just like that? A huge tree disappears after damaging Sweetie Pie.
It's true! Why would we try to harm Sweetie Pie?
To steal the encrusted stuff or the magic substance. You are trying to steal my magic?
We didn't do
That's
anything.
it! Now I'm really angry! Get over here, you two! You are not going to get away
Leave
with
us
this!
alone!
What happened? Where'd he go?
It's fine by me that he's gone.
Look, Professor Growler is infected with betwixt and between. I think it's like a disease.
But Sweetie Pie is also infected. She said so herself.
Machines do not exhibit symptoms of infection, but are still contagious. Do not touch Sweetie Pie. You disappear when infected?
Disappear and reappear without control. You mean Professor Growler is going to reappear soon?
It is possible. How did Sweetie Pie get infected?
By accidentally coming into contact with an infected tree. Infected tree? So that's why that tree disappeared.
ZB, we touched that tree!
Amazing!
Fact. The only remedy for the betwixt and between virus was banned by the ancient Hoo Council. The last recorded infestation of betwixt and between was cured by our ancestor and master of natural forces, Old, using a simple homeopathic recipe he devised. He became a hero and published his now famous book, Magical Reference Volume 2, which contained much of his magical knowledge. By reading the book, the Hoo magistrate discovered that the recipe for betwixt and between contained the rare and mystical substance, salt. The elders believed that salt was sacred and should never be used for mundane things like magic. Old argued that without the remedy, all of Growlerville was vulnerable to another betwixt and between infection. But the ancient Hoo Council ordered that the page containing the recipe be removed from all copies of magical reference. Fortunately, Growlerville has been free of betwixt and between since Old last used his recipe many thousands of moons ago. Some in the magic community believe the recipe was so successful it drove betwixt and between to extinction. And that's an amazing Hoo fact.
We may have touched the tree, but does that mean that we're definitely infected?
Betwixt and between is always successful. You are both definitely infected. We're in trouble, ZB!
Oh no! Come on, let's get home! Wait up!
Where are we? Feels like it's about to rain and we're lost.
We didn't come this way, Rue. These huge trees are unfamiliar.
Great, we're lost.
Where's our stream? I don't see anything familiar.
What are we going to do, ZB?
Let's be calm and think for a second. We went west into the woods.
Everyone, all right over there?
Sweetie, a little guy.
Hello! I'm a volunteer for the early warning system.
Hi, I'm CB. This is Rue. Who are you?
Hi, ZB. Roo. I'm Grandpa Hoo-Hoo. Did you see what happened?
A whole bunch of very weird things just happened.
Just what I was afraid of. All the early warning systems went crazy. A little while ago, a very large magic release was detected right near here. It's very important to immediately contain this thing.
Magic release? What's that?
It's when toxic magic is released into the environment. It's potentially very dangerous. What did you guys witness?
We saw an incredible machine called Sweetie Pie that crashed into a giant tree. Then the tree disappeared. Then Professor Growler disappeared.
Sounds like betwixt and between to me.
Sweetie Pie says we're infected because we touched the tree.
Did you touch the tree that disappeared?
Yes, can you help us?
That's why I'm here. Now, don't touch me or anything else. Let me just look something up here. Here it is. Betwixt and between.
It's the same book that Professor
Betwixt
Growler has.
and between is a powerful magic virus that infects by contact. Extremely contagious. Causes victim to alternate between two realities. Symptoms are uncontrolled disappearances and reappearances. Only remedy known is the recipe on the following page. What's this? That page is missing. This is terrible.
I think our strange recipe
Let's
came from one of
try
those books.
Mother Hoo-Hoo. Hello, Mother Hoo-Hoo. This is a magic emergency. Please read magic reference, page 242Q. It's been torn out also? Oh, then we are in big trouble. We don't have any way of containing betwixt and between.
Grandpa Hoo-Hoo, Phoebe and I know that recipe.
For betwixt and between? Who? How could you possibly know such a thing?
22 medium dandelion petals,
2 drops of honeysuckle nectar,
1 grain of salt,
That
And a splash of
sounds
fresh
like it
rainwater.
might be correct.
we have everything except the rainwater. Look,
What does this recipe make, Grandpa Hoo-Hoo?
It's an enchanted formula that counteracts the effect of betwixt and between the magic virus. Quick, let's make some for you before you start disappearing. Put the ingredients in this pot. Hurry, Stevie and Roo.
Here are 2 drops of honeysuckle nectar.
19, 20, 21, 22. Here are the dandelion petals.
Now the salt.
Ooh,
Only 1
you
grain.
have a lot of salt. That's
1 grain. What about the fresh rainwater?
Where did you guys go? Oh, no! Betwixt and between. And we haven't finished the recipe. Oh, this is a disaster. Oh, Phoebe,
We're home.
Looks like we just made it back in time.
Whoa, it's coming down out there.
Too bad you guys can't play outside, but boy, did we need this rain.
It was perfect timing, Dad.
It's the one ingredient we all need.
I am, of course, Uncle Hoo-Hoo. And I'm Sammy with Miscellaneous. Thought I'd share one of my collections with you. All these items are jars in different shapes. All are made of glass and have screw-on tops. Here's a cube. And this jar looks like a trumpet. But this one is my favorite jar. It's big and flat, in the shape of a door. In fact, it is a door. Try the doorknobs. I love it. You've heard of a door that's ajar? This is a jar that's a door. And if it's slightly open, then the jar I adore is a door that's ajar. Or the door I adore is a jar that's ajar. Or... Sorry about that. Knock, knock. Who's there? Disa. Disa who? Disappear and don't come back. More. Knock, knock. Who's there? Juicer. Juicer who? Juicer tea with dessert. More. Knock, knock. Who's there? Mikey. Mikey who? My key doesn't fit in my keyhole. More. Knock, knock. Who's there? Yuki. Yuki who? You keep on saying more. That's all for now. More. I am, of course, Uncle Hoo-Hoo. Oh, see you next time. One more. Please. All right. One more. Knock, knock. Who's there? Get a who? Get a grip on yourself and stop saying more. I am, of course, Uncle Hoo-Hoo. See you next time. This program was brought to you by a grant from the Growler Tapes Audio Adventures. You are listening to Growler Radio.